to decide. The judges were hesitating. So we called in a third judge to break the tie, and an old ale won versus a Doppelbock. And the brewer of that old ale is right there, and his name is Ron Smith, and I'm sure most people know him. He was the first best of show winner in the history of the Brewers Cup. And one thing I've got to say, because people know me and they know my love of beer, but if I had all the money saved up that I spent on beer, I would buy beer. So that's really. I'm amazed at how much this has grown, and I'm just proud to be a small part of it. But I've been here, like I said, every year, and I've done something every year, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. So thank you guys very much. And I kept it clean. I kept it clean.
All right, everybody enjoy your meal. We'll start the reception here right around 7:30.
Good evening, everybody. And welcome to the 25th Indiana Brewers Cup. I know we already did this once, but Miss Lovely Anna, thank you to the fair team and their board members here tonight. What a wonderful facility to hold this competition, and we're very thankful for you. My name is Lindsay Jo Worley. I'm the Assistant Director of Culinary Arts at Newfields and Certified Cicerone there. And we're actually the presenting sponsor of the State Fair this year. So you should come try an empanada that we make. I'm going to announce the winners of the categories for the homebrewers, and then the lovely co-host tonight, Miss Lindsay Perdue, the Director of Operations and Product Development at Great Fermentation, is going to give the pro category winners and the big awards. While we are saying thank you, we'd also like to thank the table beer sponsors, a very, very important part of the evening, being Daredevil Brewing Company, Moontown Brewing Company, Pax Verum, Primeval Brewing, Quaffon Brewing Co., Sun King Brewery, Taxman, and Triton Brewing. Also a big thank you to the in-kind donations from Blickman Engineering, Broad Ripple Brew Pub, Great Fermentations, and Spike Brewing. And the people managing the thousands and thousands of hours, I might be exaggerating, but not by a lot. The committee that makes this come together, John Allison, Sandy Cockerham, BJ Davis, Michael Vance, Joe Zimmerman, Hunter Bauman, for all that you've done tonight, all the judges, all the stewards. BJ, I don't know how you wrangle all the stewards. There was remarkable growth in the homebrew competition, homebrew part of the competition this year. There was a 20% increase in the number of homebrewers who entered. There are a total of 103 homebrewers that it was their first time entering in a decade. Yeah, that's good. And this event has gotten a lot of buzz on the competitive homebrew circuit, and this is the first year as part of the American Mead Makers Association circuit. Now, we have a couple of special shout-outs. This is real. We want to do a thank you to Will Scheel and Greg Roskop for taking one for the team during judging. I know this has been circulating around. They had to judge what was by far one of the most creative, if not slightly disturbing, experimental homebrew beers, a light lager made with puff corn cat litter as 8% of the grain bill. We have confirmed with the manufacturer that it is safe for accidental consumption. All right. I was also disturbed when I found that out. So homebrewers were up to 225 this year from 187 last year, representing 33 states, which is up 26 from last year. And we have 81 Indiana homebrewers, and 79 different homebrewers will win tonight, 32 of them being from Indiana. Homebrew clubs is up to 75 this year. There were 62 last year. And we have 11 Indiana homebrew clubs. Without further ado, let's give away some awards. First up, the Pale American Beer category. In third place, yes, thank you, dim the lights. We need some suspense in here. Richard Ramonko from East Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Westmoreland area Zymology enthusiast, cream ale, creamed corn. In second place, Metz Potter from Moore, Ohio, from Blotarian Brewing League, the American Lager. GD Pete. I don't know what that means. And in first place in this category, Cole Christian from Washington, D.C., DC Homebrewers, American Lager, Pup Heavy. Next up, Pale European Beer. In third place, from Salt Lake City, Jake McQueen with Latter-day Brewers International Pale Lager Diaz Garas. In second place, from Pittsburgh again, Paulo Ramos, Three Rivers Alliance of Serious Homebrewers, Cool Kolsch. And taking first place in this category is Garrett Allen from Bayfield, Colorado, Ultra Rare Brewers Kolsch, Mustang's Question. Next up is Pilsner. We had 42 entries for Pilsner this year. In third place, we have Eric Nelson, Henrico, Virginia. Czech Pale Lager, Did I Do That? Yes, you did, Eric. And in second place, Ricardo Fritz, Austin, Texas, Czech Premium Pale Lager. And taking first place, another one, Paul Ramos, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Three Rivers Alliance of Serious Homebrewers, with his New Zealand Pilsner Galactic Crisp. Next up will be Pale Malty European Beer. In third place, Chad Medford from Oklahoma City, Red Earth Brewers, Munich Hellas, The Bridesmaid. In second place, Stephen Schmidt from Evanston, Illinois, the Evanston Homebrew Club, also with the Munich Hellas. And taking first place from Ohio, Metz Potter with Blotarian Brewing League, Munich Hellas, Hot Schnitzel. And when you get called, if you are here, you can come to the front and receive your ribbons. Sorry, I did not mention that, but you know the drill. Next up, we have Amber European Beer. In third place, from Zionsville, Indiana, Scott Steinberg, Foam Blowers of Indiana, with his Marzen Oktoberfest number 4. In second place, Metz Potter, Moore, Ohio, Blotarian Brewing League, International Amber Lager, Intangibles. And taking first place in this category, Steve Powell, Sioux Falls, Big Sioux Brewing Society, Vienna Lager, Vienna 2024. Next up, we have Dark European Lager. Third place, Metz Potter, Moore, Ohio, Blotarian Brewing League, Munich Dunkel Strike 2. We have a couple tables closer to the front if you would like to sit there. In second place, Jed Langrich, Decatur, Indiana, MASH Fort Wayne Homebrew Club, his Munich Dunkel Unky Dunky. And taking first place in this category, Chad Medford from Oklahoma City, Red Earth Brewers, Czech Dark Lager, Onyx Pivo. Our next category is American Wheat and Blonde. In third place, from Griffith, Indiana, Brett Vodka, Ilana Beer Rackers Union, American Wheat Beer Forklift Certified. In second place, Nick and Heather Hartley from Edmond, Oklahoma, Red Earth Brewers, Blonde Ale, Another. And taking first place in this category, Cole Christian from Washington, D.C., D.C. Homebrewers, American Wheat Beer called American Wheat. Our next category is German Wheat and Rye Beer. Did he move closer? Metz Potter, third place, Moore, Ohio. Blotarian Brewing League, Vice Beer, Bubblegum Band-Aid. Hopefully he did not brew that with any real Band-Aids. Second place from Griffith, Indiana, Brett Vodka, Ilana Beer Rockers Union, with his Vice Beer, Miami Vice. In taking first place in this category, Fritz Schanz from Aubrey, Texas, Denton County Homebrewers Guild, Rogan Beer, Stearman's Rogan Beer. Mets, come back. Next up is Pale British Ale. In third place, Metz Potter, Moore, Ohio, with ordinary bitter, accidental sobriety. In second place, from Sioux Falls, Steve Powell, Big Sioux Brewing Society, British Golden Ale, English Summer Ale. And taking first place in this category, Aaron Piggers, St. John, Indiana, Atlanta Beer Rackers Union, Strong Bitter Port Griffin Ale. While we're talking about Mets, Mets Potter of Moore, Ohio has medaled for the second year in a row with 2 different ordinary bitters, third this year and second in 2023. You'd think he'd sit closer knowing these things. Our next category is Scottish and Irish Ale. In third place, from Cincinnati, Ohio, Michael Rensing, the Homebrews and Mead Production Specialist, Scottish Export, Ever Thus to Deadbeats. That's a good one. Second place, from Indianapolis, Indiana, Stephen Jurek, Foam Blowers of Indiana, Irish Red Ale. And taking first place in this category, from Indianapolis, Indiana, Andre Cordy. Foam Blowers of Indiana, Scottish Light, Arthur Seat. Andre. It says Andre. Either way, makes really good beer. Our next category is American Pale Ale. In third place, from Amarillo, Texas, Byron Bird, from Amarillo High Plains Drafters, with their American Pale Ale. So you saying there's a chance. In second place, from Carmel, Indiana, J.C. Cook, with his American Pale Ale, Broken Pump. And taking first place for the American Pale Ales, Greg Weigel from Martinsville, Indiana, Foam Blowers of Indiana, American Pale Ale, Intimidator. Indiana! Next up, we have Amber and Brown American Ale. Third place in this category, Dwight Wilson, O-Town Hopheads, California Common, California Love. In second place, from Angola, Indiana, Bruce Dieters, American Amber Ale, 2024 America's Indecision. And in first place, Samuel Hoops, Ninja Homebrewers American Brown Ale, Nutty Brown 1.0. Our next category is Brown British Beer. In third place, from Zionsville, Indiana, Joel McGormley, English Porter, Pito's Porter. In second place, I had to lie to this guy earlier and act like I didn't know that he was winning. Rick Burthart from Indianapolis, Indiana, Foam Blowers of Indiana, British Brown Ale. Wherever you are, Rick, I got you. Taking first place in this category, from Washington, D.C., Cole Christian, D.C. Homebrewers, English Porter, Porter Alfredson's U.S. Tour. The next category is Irish and British Stout. In third place, from Lafayette, Indiana, Todd Cogswell, Tippecanoe Homebrewers Circle, Tropical Stout Mashup. In second place, from Highland, Indiana, Art Kim, Ileana Beer Rackers Union, Sweet Stout, Sweetwater Stout. And in first place, from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Darren Vaughn, Fellowship of Oklahoma Ale Makers, Irish Stout, Pint O' Heavy. The next category is American Porter and Stout. In third place, from Ocean, Indiana, Paul Moore, Mash Fort Wayne Homebrew Club, American Porter, My Dixie Wrecked. In second place, Philip Sauer, Peninsula Fermentation Society Pre-Prohibition Porter, Make Porter Great Again. Was it ever not great? Maybe. And in first place, from Zionsville, Indiana, Joel McGormley with American Stout, Max Night Out. All right, now for the American IPA category. Is it ready? Is it good? There we go. There was a delay. In third place, from Fishers, Indiana, Pete Graham, Foam Blowers of Indiana, American IPA. In second place, from Mahomet, Illinois, Lawrence Bolton, Boneyard Union of Zermological Zealots. That's the name I said wrong last year, and I'm very sorry to those people if they are here or on the live link. And in first place, Tyler Hulsbush from Austin, American IPA, Jedi Breath IPA. And this is Lawrence Bolton's second year in a row getting second place in American IPA. Our next IPA category is Specialty IPA. In third place, from Denver, Colorado, Mark Pennick, The Brew Crew, Belgian IPA, Hoppy Feet Nationale Belge. And in second place, from Indianapolis, Indiana, Nathan Cosner with Black IPA, Bunny Killer. And in first place, Deborah and Mark Pritchard, Edmond, Oklahoma, Red Earth Brewers, White IPA. We are just a C judge and a steward that get lucky sometimes. I don't know what that means either. All right, next up, more IPAs. We are on to the Hazy IPA category. In third place, from Zionsville, Indiana, Jack Fuca, Hazy IPA, Feel New England Style IPA. Taking second place in the category, Jed Langrish, Decatur, Indiana, Mash Fort Wayne Homebrew Club, Hazy IPA, Haze of Our Lives. And in first place, Mike and Stephanie Butler, Kansas City Beermeisters, Hazy IPA, Come Back with a Warrant. Our next category is Strong American Ale. In third place, from Carmel, Indiana, Brady Smith, American Barley Wine, Old Clodhopper. Taking second place, come back up, Jed Langrich, Decatur, Indiana, Mash Fort Wayne Homebrew Club, American Barley Wine, Heavy Pour. And taking first place in the category, Nicholas McCoy from Texas, Draft Punk, Double IPA, Double Dust. I like that. Our next category is Strong European Lager. In third place, Wembley Way, Indiana, James Boehm, Foam Blowers of Indiana with his Doppelbock, Blondie Bock. In second place, from Fort Wayne, Indiana, Dennis Norman, Mash Fort Wayne Homebrew Club, Dunkelsbach, Dolly Dunkels. And we're going to go 3 for 3 for Indiana on this one. From Carmel, Indiana, our first place, Brady Smith, Doppelbock, All Ziggy. Brady is the reigning homebrewer of the year. This is a repeat for first place in strong European lager with this Doppelbock. And James Boehm also takes his second medal in a row in this category for 2 different beers and 2 different styles. Our next category is strong British ale. In third place, Steve Powell from Sioux Falls, Big Sioux Brewing Society British Strong Ale, Last Night in London. Second place, Metz Potter, Moreau, Ohio, with English barley wine, Sea London. And taking first place in the category, Hayden Charter from Cypress, Texas, from the Foam Rangers Homebrew Club, Old Ale, Old Hank. Next up is the Imperial Porter and Stout. Coming in third place, Joel McGormley, Zionsville, Indiana, his Imperial Stout, Dark Cellar. In second place, Eric Martin, Kansas City Beer Meisters, Baltic Porter. And taking first place in the category, Todd Cogswell from Lafayette, Indiana, the Tippecanoe Homebrewers Circle Imperial Stout, 605 day number chill stout. Hope it tastes okay. I think it does. Some people think so. Our next category is Saison. Coming in third place from Westfield, Indiana, Chapin Verta, with their Saison Tail Wagger Lemon Lavender Saison. From Evansville, Indiana, Jeremy Dunn, the Ohio Valley Homebrewers Association Saison 2024 Spelt Saison. And taking first place in the category, Giovanni Piva from St. Louis, Missouri, the St. Louis Brew Hogs Smashing Paris. All right, 32 entries for the Belgian ale. This will be our next category. Taking third place from Fishers, Indiana, Pete Graham, Indiana Foam Blowers, their wit beer, Geistwitz. In second place from Denver, Colorado, Mark Pennick, the Brew Crew, with their Belgian Blonde Ale, Esther's Win Medals. And taking first place in the category from Beverly Hills, Michigan, Jeremy Young from Royal Oak Homebrew Club, Bière de Garde, Guard of Eden. Our next category is Belgian Strong Ale. In third place, Kevin Wojak, Elk Grove Village, Illinois, Urban Knaves of Grain, Belgian Double. It's not Gouda, it's Houda. Hopefully I did that some justice. In second place, from San Diego, California, Ernest Hedberg from Quaff, Belgian Dark Strong Ale, Better with Friends, Belgian. And taking first place in the category, Paulo Ramos from Pittsburgh, Three Rivers Alliance of Serious Homebrewers, Belgian Triple Lightbringer. Our next category is European Sour Ale. In third place, Dan Atchison from Winfield, Illinois, Urban Knaves of Grain with their Flanders Red, Duchess Dew Winfield. In second place from Evanston, Illinois, Stephen Schmidt, Evanston Homebrew Club with their Goose, Old and New. And taking first place in the category from Lafayette, Indiana, Todd Cogswell, Tippecanoe Homebrewers Circle, Berliner Weiss, Sugar Creek Berliner. Next up is fruit beer. Taking third place in the category, Joel McGormley, Zionsville, Indiana, with their beer Maine Mac. In second place from Louisville, Kentucky, Brandon Schaefer from the Louisville Area Grain and Extract Research Society with their fruit beer, Proust Glanders Michigan Sour Cherry. And in first place, John Phillips from Chicago, Illinois, the Chaos Brew Club, Katharina Sour Dragon of Chaos. Our next category is spiced beer. Taking third place from Highland, Indiana is Art Kim from the Ileana Beer Rackers Union, Grinderdew. In second place from Winfield, Illinois, Dan Atkinson, Urban Knaves of Grain, their Schwartz Chocolate. And taking first place in this category from Indianapolis, Indiana, Keith Goldstein, Tippecanoe Homebrewer Circle, Spice Beer, Don't Panic. All right, the next category is seasonal spiced beer. In third place, not to be confused with Andrew Cordy from Indianapolis, Indiana, Foam Blowers of Indiana, winter seasonal beer, Right Jolly. Andre would be so proud of you. In second place, Joel McGormley, Zionsville, Indiana, autumn season beer, Wandering Scarecrow. And taking first place in the category from Bloomington, Indiana, Eric Crown, Bloomington Hop Jockeys, autumn seasonal beer, Bourbon Barrel Vanilla Pumpkin Wheat. Our next category is smoke-flavored beer. In third place, from Oklahoma City, Chad Medford, Red Earth Brewers, with their Roush beer, Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires. In second place, from Evansville, Indiana, Jeffrey Market, Ohio Valley Homebrewers Association, Specialty Smoked Beer, Emberwood. In first place, from Winfield, Illinois, Dan Atkinson, Urban Knaves of Grain, Classic Style Smoked Beer, Inspired by Earl. The next category is wood age beer. In third place, David Mers from Council Bluffs, Iowa, Railroaders Brew Club, Specialty Wood Aged, Marquette 59. Taking second place from Boonville, Indiana, John Mullins, Ohio Valley Homebrew Association, Specialty Wood Aged 3 Sheets. And first place in the category from Zionsville, Indiana, Joel McGormley, Specialty Wood Aged Apple Baller. So everyone usually thinks of bourbon barrels when they hear wood aged beer, but Joel McGormley has done very well with brandy barrels. He repeats his first place with Apple Baller, an English barley wine aged in apple brandy barrels, and Amberana after winning last year with another brandy barrel aged beer. So congratulations. 2 for 2. Our next category is American Wild Ale. In third place, from Louisville, Kentucky, Alex Resmerizzi. I might have added an extra word there. Congratulations to Alex. From Louisville Area Grain and Extract Research Society, Wild Specialty Beer, Muffin Top. I think I drank some of that beer, Alex. The second place in this category, from Fort Wayne, Indiana, Gregory Muser from MASH Fort Wayne Homebrew Club, Straight Sour Beer, Sour Power. And taking first place in the category from Evansville, Indiana, Jeremy Dunn, Ohio Valley Homebrewers Association, Brett Beer, 2024, Brett Saison. All right, now we are on to the specialty beer. In third place, from Portage, Michigan, Brian Steffens, Keeper of Craft, Mixed Style Beer. Thanks, David. In second place, Philip Sauer from Pennsylvania Fermentation Society, Mixed Style Beer, Pilsner Italiana. And taking first place in the category from Brownsburg, Indiana, Brian Steuerwald, Foam Blowers of Indiana, Alternative Sugar Beer, Honey Bear. Back again for this category, the Indiana category, which is made with all Indiana ingredients. In third place, Ben Martin, Danville, Indiana, from Indiana Brewers Union. In second place, Brady Smith from Carmel, Indiana. And first place in this category from Lafayette, Indiana, Todd Cogswell, Tippecanoe Homebrewers Circle. Now we are on to traditional mead. Taking third place in this category, Nathan Steigman from St. Paul, the Minnesota Homebrewers Association, Sweet Mead, Dolce Nubius. Second place in this category, Steve Fletty, Falcon Heights, Minnesota, St. Paul Homebrewers Club, Semi-Sweet Mead Exotic. And taking first place in this category, Amy Olson from Sterling Heights, Michigan, Cunham Guild of Brewers, Semi-Sweet Mead Sunflowers. Our next category, Sizer and Piments. In third place from Columbia, Michael Harper with their Sizer Sauced Apple. Ron Smith, if I'm saying these words wrong, please just tell me later and we will move forward. Second place, Kyle Ducarme from St. Albans with their Green Mountain Mashers Piment Finer Red. And taking first place in the category from Brownsburg, Indiana, Dean Steuerwald, Foam Blowers of Indiana, Orchard Buzz. Our next category is fruit mead. 28 entries. In third place, Jordan Wilford with our stone fruit mead, Peachy Keen. Second place, Bill Boyer, Kennesaw, Georgia, North Georgia Malt Monkeys, legendary black beast of Arga. That person said it better than me. In first place in this category, Kyle Ducarme from St. Albans, Vermont, Green Mountain Mashers, Melimal, VT, HOD, LMNOP. Sorry, I do not know what that is. Next up is Spice Mead. In third place, Steve Fletty from Falcon Heights, St. Paul Homebrewers Club, Fruit and Spice Mead, all tied up. Second place, Michael Harper from Columbia, Spice, Herb, and Vegetable Mead, C4. And in first place, Michael Harper again, their Fruit and Spice Mead, Blue Basil. I know those numbers probably mean something very important. Our next category is Specialty Mead. In third place, another award for Michael Harper from Columbia, Experimental Mead, Smoking Jacket. In second place, Kyle Ducarme from St. Albans, Green Mountain Mashers, Experimental Mead, Stroopwafel. In first place in this category, Kyle Ducarme, St. Albans, Green Mountain Mashers, Historical Mead, Aronia, Serzniak. Our next category is Standard Cider and Perry. Third place, Ebert O'Neill from St. Louis, Missouri, with the St. Louis Brews traditional Perry Mason. In second place, from St. John, Indiana, Aaron Piggers, Ileana Beer Raggers Union, New World Cider, Snurfeblin Sweet Cider. And taking first in this category, from Brownsburg, Indiana, Dean Stewarwald, Foam Blowers of Indiana, New World Cider, Family Press. Our next category is Specialty Cider and Perry. Taking third place in this category, Jake Kiefer, Indianapolis, Indiana, Foam Blowers of Indiana Cider with Herbs, Spices, Jalapeno Cider. Taking second place, I don't know if you sat down, Dean Stewarwald, come back up. We got another one for you. With their ice cider, Iced Bliss. And taking first place in this category is Bill Boyer from Kennesaw, Georgia, North Georgia Malt Monkey Cider with other fruit, the Eldrick Berry Terrors 2023. And the final category is Indiana category of cider and mead. And third place, Keith Redding from Valley Park, Missouri, St. Louis Brews. Taking second place, Jake Kiefer, Indianapolis, Indiana, Foam Blowers of Indiana. And taking first place from Auburn, Indiana, Daniel Hervey, Mash Fort Wayne Homebrew Club. Congratulations to all the winners, and sorry for anybody's name that I mispronounced. Without further ado, the other lovely Lindsay is coming to announce the winners for the Pro category.
Let's give LJ one more round of applause. She did a great job. All right, is this loud enough? Well, too bad. Okay, so we have 525 Pro Brew entries this year from 62 professional breweries. We're down from 66 last year. We had 47 different breweries winning awards tonight. There's breweries from 5 different states, 54 Indiana breweries, but 39 of those Indiana breweries are winning this evening. Let's start with our first category, Pale American Beer. In third place, Taze River Brewing and Public House, American Light Lager, Light O Shuffle. In second place, from Mad Anthony Brewing Company, American Lager, Old Fort Blonde Lager. And in first place, from Wooden Bear Brewing, American Light Lager, Greenfield Light. For our next category, Pale European Lager. In third place, Armor Brewing Company's International Pale Lager, Easy Co. from Allen, Texas. Second place, from Evil Czech Brewery, International Pale Lager, Jesus Mexican Lager. And in first place, from Sun King Brewery, Indianapolis, German Light Beer, Pachanga. Pachanga's taken first in Pale European Beer 3 years in a row, and it placed second in the year before that. In our next category, Pilsner. In third place, from Blind Owl Brewery, German Pils, Parliament Drive, Pilsner. In second place, Moontown Brewing Company, New Zealand Pilsner, Starve Hollow. And in first place, from Metazoa Brewing Company, German Pils, Mortal Wombat. Metazoa's Mortal Wombat also medaled last year. In our next category, Pale Malty European Beer. In third place, from Daredevil Brewing Company, Munich Helles, Helles. In second place, Metazoa Brewing Company's Munich Helles Loggerhead Turtle. And in first place, from Metazoa Brewing Company, Hellesbach Ain't Afraid of No Goats. That has to be my favorite name so far. In our next category, Amber European Beer. In third place, from Wooden Bear Brewing, Vienna Lager, Lost in Vienna. In second place, from Moontown Brewing Company, Vienna Lager, Viennese Mouth Music. Also a good title. And in first place, from Brokerage Brewing Company, their Czech Amber Lager, Symmetry and Simplicity. The next category is Dark European Lager. In third place, from Beer Brewery, their Schwarzbier Night Lager. In second place, from Gugman House, Munich Dunkel, Beer Garden Days, Munich Dunkel. And in first place, from Pax Verum, the Czech Dark Lager, Midnight Shadow. Pax Verum's Midnight Shadow took second place in last year's competition. The next category is American Wheat and Blonde. In third place, from Illusion Brewing Company, the Blonde Ale Olmsted Ale from Vandergraft, Pennsylvania. In second place, from Sun King Brewery, Indianapolis, the Blonde Ale Sunlight Cream Ale. And in first place, from Patoka Lake Brewing, Blonde Ale Naughty Blonde Ale. The next category is German wheat and rye beer. In third place, from Pax Verum, Weissbier Field Days. In second place, from Junk Ditch Brewing Company, their Weissbier Sommerliebe. And in first place, from Beer Brewery, Rogenschnitzel. This is the third year medaling for Rogenschnitzel. They returned to the top spot that they haven't had since 2022. In the next category, for Pale British Ale, in third place, from Two Phrase Brewery, Best Bitter, So Long London, Best Bitter. In second place, from Junk Ditch Brewing Company, Strong Bitter, Batch. And in first place, from Sketchbook Brewing Company in Skokie, Illinois, English IPA, Orange Door. This is a repeat winner from last year. Our next category is Scottish and Irish Ale. In third place, from Hop River Brewing Company in Fort Wayne, the Irish Ale Red Beauty. In second place, from Patoka Lake Brewing, Scottish Heavy, Lake Ness Monster. And in first place, Metazoa Brewing Company, Scottish Export, William Walrus. The next category is American Pale Ale. In third place, from Sketchbook Brewing Company, American Pale Ale Session Coastal. In second place, from Flick's Brewhouse Carmel, American Pale Ale, Preview Pale. And in first place, from Wooden Bear Brewing, the American Pale Ale, Pennsy Trail. The next category is Amber and Brown American Ale. In third place, from Brokerage Brewing Company, American Brown Ale, Paw Party. In second place, from Taze River Brewing and Public House, the American Brown Ale, Luscious. And just stay up here because for the first place, Taze River Brewing and Public House, the American Amber Ale Pleasure Seeker. The next category is Brown British Beer. In third place, Brokerage Brewing Company's Dark Mild, the Dark and the Glass. In second place, from Crasian Brewing Company, Dark Mild, Local Void. And in first place, from Noblesville, Indiana, Primeval Brewing's English Porter, Sacred Seduction. How are those table beers treating everybody? Okay. All right, our next category is Irish and British Stout. In third place, from South Bend, Indiana, Studebaker Brewing Company's Sweet Stout Indie Special. In second place, Moontown Brewing Company's Irish Stout Lunar Leprechaun. And in first place, from Flick's Brewhouse Carmel, for an export stout Inside the Moon. Our next category is American Porter and Stout. In third place, from Pax Verum, the American Porter Expand Your View. This is the second year that Expand Your View has medaled. In second place, from Patoka Lake Brewing, American Porter's Painter's Creek Porter. And in first place, from Center Point Brewing Company, the American Porter Center Point Black. The next category is American IPA. In third place, from Gugman House Brewing Company, the American IPA Great Day IPA. In second place, from Brokerage Brewing Company, the American IPA New Kid on the Hop. And in first place, from Moontown Brewing Company, American IPA Keep It Dank, Batch 300. On to Specialty IPA. In third place, from Cedar Creek Brewing Company, Black IPA Interspace. In second place, from Crasian Brewing Company, Black IPA Supernova. And in first place, from Taxman Brewing Company, the Belgian IPA La Maison. The next category is Hazy IPA. In third place, from Feed Store Beer Co., Hazy IPA Gilded Wing. In second place, Tarnished Hollow Brewing Company's Hazy IPA Wish That I Had Juicy's Girl. And in first place, from 4 Day Ray Brewing, Hazy IPA Fishin' for Hopliments. The next category is Strong American Ale. In third place, Gugman House Brewing Company's Double IPA, 2 times Great Day. I see what you did there. In second place, Pax Verum's Double IPA, Nectar of the Gods. And in first place, from Allen, Texas, Armor Brewing Company's Wheat Wine, Wheat Wine. The next category is Strong European Lager. In third place, from Field Brewing, Doppelbock's Double Dribble. Doppel Dribble. In second place, from Primeval Brewing, the Doppelbock Chompinator. Chompinator has medaled every single year that Primeval has existed, as well as every time they have entered it. In first place for Strong European Lager from Fort Wayne, Indiana, Fortlandia Brewing Company's Dunkelbock, Bock to the Future. The next category is Strong British Ale. In third place, Grand Junction Brewing Company's British Strong Ale, 10th Anniversary Ale. In second place, from Sun King Fishers, British Strong Ale, Ouija Heavy. And in first place, from Mashcraft Brewing, the English barley wine, Sir James. The next category is Imperial Porter and Stout. In third place, from Field Brewing, the Baltic Porter, Vernon. In second place, from Taze River Brewing and Public House, the Baltic Porter, Sparkling Power. And in first place, Wooden Bear Brewing's Imperial Stout, Grizzly. Grizzly won the top spot in 2022. Now for Saison. In third place, from Flick's Brewhouse Carmel, Saison, Haunted Farmhouse. In second place, from Primeval Brewing, the Saison, Spring Fling. And in first place, from Moontown Brewing Company, the Saison, La Luna Bière. Beer? On to Belgian Ale. In third place, Taxman Brewing Company's Belgian Blonde Ale, Gold Standard. In second place, from Pax Verum, the Wit Beer, Untapped Potential. And in first place, from Primeval Brewing, Bière de Garde, French Kiss. On to Belgian Strong Ale. In third place, from the Tap Brewery, Belgian Dark Strong Ale, Delta Quadrant. In second place, from Taxman Brewing Company, Belgian Dark Strong Ale, Qualified. And in first place, from Mashcraft Brewing, Belgian Golden Strong Ale, Golden Fiddle. On to European Sour Ale. In third place, from Primeval Brewing, Goza, what's up, Goza? What Goza up? In second place, from Sun King Brewery in Indianapolis, the Flanders Red Ale, Stupid Sexy Flanders. And in first place, from Taze River Brewing and Public House, the Goza Business Time. Last year, Taze River took second place for Business Time. Stupid Sexy Flanders was best in show in 2023. Get it together, Corey. In fruit beer, in third place, Wooden Bear Brewing's fruit beer, Berliner Weiss. Ooh, second favorite name. In second place, from Upland Brewing Company fruit beer, Two of Tarts. And in first place from Savoy, Illinois, Triptych Brewing's fruit beer, Prickly Pear Goza. The next category is spiced beer. In third place, from Two Toms Brewing Company, the spiced beer, Marty. In second place, from Crasian Brewing Company, the spiced beer, Loco Hiroko. And in first place, from Gugman House Brewing Company, the spiced beer, House Blend Coffee Milk Stout. The next category is seasonal spiced beer. Now, I don't know what you all are doing because we only had 2 entries for seasonal spiced beer, and thus there will be 2 awards. In second place, from Ledgeview Brewing Company in Warsaw, Indiana, autumn seasonal beer, the Bane of Ichabod. And in first place, from Beer Brewery, the autumn seasonal beer, Pumpkin Ale. The next category is smoke-flavored beer. In third place, from Allen, Texas, Armor Brewing Company's classic style smoke beer, Smoke Session. In second place, from Skokie, Illinois, Sketchbook Brewing Company's Piwogrodzicki Grodkiski. That was fun, thanks for that. In first place, from Pickerington, Ohio, Elevator Brewery and Draft House specialty smoke beer, Colonel Pritchard's Folly. Sketchbook medals again for their Piwogrodzicki, taking second this year after winning first place in 2023. The next category is wood-aged beer. In third place is from Sun King Fishers, the specialty wood-aged Buffalo Slumber. And we're just going to sweep the category. In second place, Sun King Fishers specialty wood-aged Canadian Tornado. And in first place, from Sun King Indianapolis, the specialty wood-aged beer Velvet Fog. Woots. The next category is American Wild Ale. In third place, Sun King Brewery, Indianapolis, Wild Specialty Beer, Cherry Busey. Ooh, that was a good one too. And in second place, from Upland Brewing Company, their Wild Specialty Beer, Revive. And in first place, from Sun King Fishers, Brett Beer, Free Range Farmhouse. Since 2019, there have only been 2 medals that have been given to breweries other than Upland and Sun King for this category, and that was in 2021. Seems like we've cornered the market. In specialty beer, in third place, Pax Verum's mixed style beer, Wave Break. In second place, from Center Point Brewing Company, the experimental beer, Shake Up Shandy. And in first place, from Sun King Indianapolis, the experimental beer, Chocolate Caliente Mexicano. Now we're moving on to the Indiana category for beer. This is for beers that were made solely with Indiana-sourced ingredients. In third place, Crasian Brewing Company. In second place, Broad Ripple Brew Pub. You're gonna love this. In first place, from Savoy, Illinois, Triptych Brewing. I know you wanted more information, but I'm not going to give it to you. All right, now we move on to traditional mead. This is a category that we only had 2 entries in, thus there will be 2 awards. In second place, from McClure's Orchard and Winery, the Sweet Mead Barrel O' Mead. And in first place, from Oldenburg, Indiana, Creek Bottom Brews Semi-Sweet Mead, Creek Bottom Mead. The next category is fruit mead. In third place, from Brockton, Illinois, from Tree Hive, the berry mead, It's Getting Tart in Here. In second place, from Dwight, Illinois, Unpossible Mead's berry mead, Raspberry Tesla Coil. And in first place, from McClure's Orchard and Winery, the berry mead, Razzled. The next category is spice mead. In third place, from Dwight, Illinois, Unpossible Mead, Fruit and Spice Mead, The Fuzz and the Flower. And in second place, from Unpossible Mead, the Fruit and Spice Mead, Current Wars. And in first place, from Brockton, Illinois, the Spice Herb and Vegetable Mead, Buzz Cake from Tree Hive. The next category is specialty mead. In third place, from the Tap Brewery, the Braggot Arcane Wanderer Thin Razio. And in second place, from the Tap Brewery, a Braggot Electric Stinger. And in first place, from Brockton, Illinois, Tree Hive's Experimental Mead, Breakfast with the Dark Side. I just want to make sure you're getting your steps in today. The next category is standard cider and perry. In third place, from McClure's Orchard and Winery, the English cider, Krabby Bastard. Which I'm impressed. That's like the worst name that you all have come up with this year. Congratulations, I appreciate it. In second place, from McClure's Orchard and Winery, the New World Cider Farmhouse. And stay where you are because you took first place too for the New World Cider Bon Bon. Now we have specialty cider and perry. In third place, McClure Orchard and Winery's Cider with Other Fruit Farm and Blue. And in second place, McClure's Orchard and Winery with specialty cider and perry, Cider Mojito. And in first place, from Westfield, Indiana, the Cider with Other Fruit Muffin Top Urban Vines Winery and Brewery won first. Okay, for our Indiana category, for cider and mead, third place goes to Creek Bottom Brew. We don't know what for. In second place, McClure's Orchard and Winery. And in first place, Urban Vines Winery and Brewery. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next section, the Homebrew Club individual winners, and we're gonna do overall winners. The Best of Show, Home, Mead, and Cider. In third place, to Kyle Ducharme, the Green Mountain Mashers Melomel Vermont HOD. In second place, from Brownsburg, Indiana, Dean Stewart for his Sizer Orchard Buzz. And in first place, for Best of Show, Home, Mead, and Cider, from Kennesaw, Georgia, Bill Boyer with Eldritch Berry Terrors. And now, for Best of Show, for homebrew beer. In third place, Todd Cogswell's Indiana Only beer. Second place goes to Keith Goldstein for his spiced beer, Don't Panic. And first place for Best of Show homebrew beer from Evansville, Indiana, Jeremy Dunn for the 2024 Brett Saison. Now we move on to the Bill Friday Club Award. The Bill Friday Award is the homebrew club that has the most points per entry. You must have at least 5 brewers and at least 15 beers in the contest to enter. The Bill Friday Club Award goes to the Tippecanoe Homebrewers Circle. The Tippecanoe Homebrewers Circle only had 24 entries, but they made it count. What? That's Bill Friday's club. That's important. Okay, now on to the Indiana Homebrew Club of the Year. The Indiana Homebrew Club of the Year is the Foam Blowers of Indiana. Moving on, maybe, to the Indiana Home Mead and Cider Maker of the Year. The Indiana Home Mead and Cider Maker of the Year is Kyle Ducharme, who I'm pretty sure lives in Illinois. Now on to the Indiana Home Brewer of the Year. The Indiana Home Brewer of the Year is Metz Potter, who I'm pretty sure is from Ohio. And now for the Indiana Amateur Grand Champion of the Year, also Metz Potter. Now we're going to move on to the Professional Individual Brewery Awards. That doesn't quite make sense. The Best of Show Professional Mead and Cider. In third place, from McClure's Orchard and Winery, the Berry Mead Razzled. In second place, from Brockton, Illinois, Tree Hive's Experimental Mead, Breakfast with the Dark Side. And the Best of Show Professional Mead and Cider. First place goes to Urban Vines Winery and Brewery, Cider with Other Fruit, Muffin Top. Now we move on to the Best of Show Professional Beer. In third place, from Wooden Bear Brewing, the Imperial Stout Grizzly. In second place, from Patoka Lake Brewing, the Blonde Ale Naughty Blonde Ale. And in first place, for the Best of Show Professional Beer, goes to Sun King Fisher's Brett Beer Free Range Farmhouse. And now for the Indiana Meadery or Cidery of the Year. McClure's Orchard and Winery. And now for the Indiana Brewery of the Year. Sun King Brewery. And our grand champion brewery of the year, also Sun King Brewery. Well, that's all I've got. Thanks, everybody. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for participating. Can all winners please come up and collect their trophies? Take your pennant, and we'll take your picture. Yay! Oh, I'm sorry. No. First place only. Sun King, come on. Take your things. Can you help me with who gets what? Absolutely, yeah.